Hello everyone, this is Dr. Lindley from the English department, and I'm here to give you an encouraging word that I think might be an English professor's encouraging word. I'm going to, namely the 600 pages of words that come from in Moby Dick, in Melville's Moby Dick. And I was thinking of this today because it's the end of November, and Ishmael, the narrator of Moby Dick, goes to sea in November. And why does he go to sea in November? I just wanted to recall this briefly. This is the great American epic, and we're in the middle of our own great American epics of our lives, and he has something to say to us. So, the famous first page. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse, like a college student, and nothing particular to interest me on shore, I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the world. It is a way I have of driving off the spleen and regulating the circulation. Whenever I find myself growing grim about the mouth, whenever it's a damp, drizzly November in my soul, whenever I find myself involuntarily pausing before coffin warehouses and bringing up the rear of every funeral I meet, and especially whenever my hypos, my melancholy, gets such an upper hand of me that it requires a strong moral principle to prevent me from deliberately stepping into the street and methodically knocking people's hats off, then I account it high time to get to sea as soon as I can. So in a way that's memorable, but also marked by a sense of, like I said, melancholy, irritability, alienation, and just general damp, drizzly November weather that we've been having. Ishmael talks about why he goes to sea. And what is he doing when he goes to sea? He's obviously, on the one hand, trying to deal with the circumstances in which we find ourselves in our own Novembers. And you may be watching this in December or whenever. But in some sense, we always have that place, that damp, drizzly November in our soul, and it comes to us all times of the year. What does he do when he gets to that place? Why does he go to sea? He goes to sea because he wants to re-educate himself. This is what I want to say. And he wants to pursue the meditative path that he associates with water, with the ocean. He says at the end of the next page that, as everyone knows, meditation and water are wedded forever. He remarks on how everyone of all ages, times, centuries, lives goes to the ocean for no apparent reason, just to look out at it in wonder. Wonder, that's the reason that it's connected, especially with meditation and with Ishmael's own education. He calls in a famous passage, he says, a whale ship was my Yale College and my Harvard. It provides him with this reintroduction to the meanings of things, the meaning of life, his own life, and everything that's connected to it. At the heart of this journey that he takes is the pursuit of the whale, Moby Dick, but really whales in general and everything that's connected to them. And my final reflection here, I just wanted to think about the fact that for Ishmael, yes, he's talking about whales, but he's talking about everything. The reason he's interested in whales is because they're amazing, but they're amazing, he says, like everything is amazing. They have a lot in common with humans. They are these majestic creatures that make you want to study them from every single angle. He goes through the history of whales, the narratives of whales, the art about whales, the biology, and even the mathematical measurements of whales. He approaches it from every angle, politically, economically, all of these angles. It says we need all of these things in order to understand what a whale is. But it's clear the entire time that he's thinking not just about whales, but about himself, about other people, about human civilization as a whole, and about everything that exists in the world. Everything, in fact, if you pay attention to it, is beautiful, complex, and leads our intelligence in, and finally transcends us and fills us with wonder at the mystery of being. Ultimately, for Melville, opening out onto the infinite of the divine. Every single thing is like that. So when I sit here in November, when you sit there and it's a damp, drizzly November in your soul, whatever time of year it is, I think the time comes to go to sea. The sea being that place of wonder and wondrous encounter with reality in all of its beauty and complexity and trouble and distress and awesomeness. Let it draw you in back to your studies and find in those things all of the greatness and the door to the infinite that made you care about education in the first place. Find that, and you can find with Ishmael a reason to live and a reason to live well.